A very good morning to all of you. Today's picture is also very motivating. The picture says effort plus wrong tools equals no results. Here you can see that someone is trying to unscrew the screw with the help of a spanner. We all know that if we want to remove the screw, we need a screwdriver. So if the person is making use of a spanner, he may be spending his whole day, energy and time in trying to do so, but he will not yield the desired results. The screw will never come out. So though he is putting in lot of efforts, but because he is using an incorrect tool, he will not get the result, he will not be successful. Effort is just one component of success. If you want to be successful, if you want the results of your choice, in that case, you need to put in effort. Effort is indispensable to achieve success, but at the same time, it is only one component of success. Along with effort, you even need to make use of correct tools so as to get your success or so as to get your desired results. Success is what about you focus on and how you use your time, energy to achieve your goal. So there may be people who will say that they work for 40, 50, 60, 70 hours per week, but towards the end they have little to show or the little they achieve. So spending lot of time doing something doesn't mean that you will accomplish whatever you want. Along with hard work and investment of time and energy, you require the correct tools so as to get the results. So two people can spend time trying to accomplish the same task, but the one with better approach can save time, energy, and will put in only half the effort. So success will come if you are using both effort as well as the correct tool. Towards the end, there have been people who have influenced our lives. There have been great leaders, icons, titans, and billionaires. And all these people, that they have in common is that they have principles that guide their actions. So we must also think carefully about what we are doing and how we can do it more efficiently so that we get our desired destination. So what will be the tools that we will require to achieve success? So there are a lot many tools. Along with hard work, you need skill. You also need time management. You need to prioritize your work. You must know what is most essential, what can be postponed, and what can be kept at a back burner. Only then you will be successful. Along with this, even planning and preparation are the tools that require to achieve success. So this was our little motivational thought for today. Let's begin with our lesson. So the lesson that we are starting with is refraction of light. Refraction is one property of light. You have studied various properties of light like rectilinear propagation of light, reflection of light, dispersion is another property of light. So similarly, in this chapter, we will be studying refraction of light. Rectilinear propagation of light refers to light traveling in a straight line. We have studied various examples of this from everyday life, like in a dark room when light comes up from a very small hole, it travels in a straight line, we can see. Then the light that comes out of the projector lamps in your classroom, you can verify that light travels in a straight line. Similarly, reflection of light we have studied last year, and you have even studied mirrors with respect to it. So reflection of light means the turning back of the rays of the light when it falls onto any opaque object. So the turning back of the rays of the light and going back into the same medium when it falls onto an opaque object is reflection of light. Dispersion, we are going to study this year also. And in dispersion, we know that white light is comprised of 7 colors. And when this white light is made to pass through a prism, it comes out in the form of 7 colors or a spectrum. And the best example of this is rainbow. So this property also we are going to study this year. So let us begin with our today's topic, that is refraction of light. Here we have taken a few activities, and after that we will go on to what actually refraction is. So here we have taken a glass of water and a pencil is immersed into it. In the first case, what you find is that when the pencil is immersed in water, the immersed part appears to be larger, or it appears as if the pencil has become thick. So you can easily notice the difference between the two here. You find that the pencil is thin here, whereas here the part of the pencil which is immersed in water appears to be thicker. Similarly, in this, when the pencil is kept inclined in this glass of water, we find that the pencil appears to be broken at the interface. Now, what is interface? Interface is the part where you are going to find that the two mediums are separating from one another. Now, what are the mediums here? We have air as one medium and water as another medium. Here, the rays of light are moving from air to water and back from water to air. So these are the two mediums, and the place where they separate from one another is called as interface. So here this interface, you find that the pencil appears to be broken. So this is one activity to show refraction of light. Let us see a few more examples. Here is one more activity based on refraction of light. The person is observing a swimming pool. This is the actual depth of the swimming pool here. But to the person, the water appears to be a little shallower, and this is what it appears to him. This is what is the depth of the swimming pool that the person is able to see. Or in other words, the person feels that the water is shallower than it actually is. So this is also on account of refraction of light. Here we have a pair of media. The pair of media are air and water. This is the interface which is separating the two media from one another. So the rays of light that are coming from the base of the pool, after reaching the interface, we find that the ray is no more straight, it slightly bends. But we can see light traveling only in straight line. So if we extend this ray backwards, it appears as if the base of the pool is here and the rays of light are coming from this point. And hence the person feels that the base is raised a little, or the water appears to be shallower than it actually is. So this is the apparent depth that appears to the person. So this may be dangerous for swimmers because they perceive the depth of the pools a little less than it actually is. Let's take up a few more activities.